Good morning, my Cancerians. Happy Tuesday morning. We are finally doing your reading. I apologize. I had surgery 6 days ago. I'm starting to slowly feel like I'm myself again. But yeah, let's get into this. But before we do, I want to say thank you so much for Cancer for being here for me this past year, listening to me blah blah blahing. Love you guys, I really do. You guys are the heart and home of the tarot deck. You know, you're Mr. and Ms. Intuition. You guys hold it together for everybody else. And yeah, I love my Cancers. And for all my new viewers, welcome. And if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. We do have Harry the Capricorn wandering. I don't know. I think he's just off camera. So you may see him, you may not. Don't get scared if you see something move. So I just wanted to say that under there. Alrighty. We have Tarot the Mystical Moments under the main deck. We have the black and gold tarot deck for the clarifying. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box, along with the links to other decks I use quite often. They're not my decks, just trying to make it easier for you guys to find them, because we know there are some curious little kittens out there. They'll be like, what is that deck she's using and where can I find it? Well, there you go. You know, look at me, all magician-y, making it happen. All right, Hierophant. For the main deck, we have the Hangman. I got a lot of Hangman. Every time I shuffled, the cards that fell out was Hangman. I just did Taurus. I had a lot of Piscean energy, but I felt the need to do your sign. So whenever I see a card that keeps, or an energy that just keeps repeating on a read, I usually do that the next. So by all intents and purposes, you would think it would be Pisces. But no, I felt the need to do your reading specifically. So maybe some of you are not holding yourself back, but Hangman is about getting a fresh perspective on a situation. Could be about a new relationship. Ooh, 3 of Cups and a Hierophant and a Queen of Wands. Cancer. 3 of Cups is happiness. Maybe it feels too good to be true. No, let's see what's going on. Let's stop assuming and let's get into the cards. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are Cancer, know a Cancer. Feel like being a Cancer? Well, Cancer, I am glad you are here. Which means you could be a Cancer and this resonates, or you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be here cross-watching and be like, wait a minute, energies are reversed. That happened to me. No, that's just how it is. Because you're dealing with the Cancer, you are now the main event. Very tricky like that. General energy for my Cancers. I do feel new relationship though. Some of you are like, wait a minute, this person seems too good to be true. They must be a psychopath. All right, general energy for my Cancerians. General energy for my Cancerians. Ooh, Tower reverse. Now, the Tower reverse could be avoiding. If you don't look at the imagery of this card, it's about maybe avoiding a relationship, something new, maybe something old coming back. But when you look at this card, see how this is, and this is Scorpio, Aries energy. When you look at this card, she's holding on to a foundation that no longer is suitable to even be in. In fact, she's outgrown this foundation. Even if it would be in perfect condition, she doesn't fit in it anymore. And that it could be an area of our life, trying to hold on to something that only causes us pain. But I like that she allowed it to fall and allowed it to clear so something new can be built on. That's how I'm feeling about that. What's influencing the Tower reverse? What's influencing? So maybe you did let something fall and let something clear, and now something wants to build on your foundation, and you're like, oh, Hangman, I need to do a background check on you because you are way too good to be true. What's influencing the Tower reverse? Ooh, 9 of Wands reverse. Literally giving up something that probably has caused a lot of pain. And see how she's all scarred up and tally marks. So, okay, let's see. What is the reason for the reading? And that's Sagittarian energy. We have a lot of fire going on, fire and water. What's the reason for the reading? Fire and water. Reason for the reading for my Cancers. The Empress reverse, Libra, Taurus energy. Sadness is what I'm getting on that. Years of sadness. Some of you, this could be a relationship. Some of this could be a relationship with your family. And I feel like some Cancers, it could be even with holidays and almost kind of like you take a deep breath before you walk into someone's door and put a smile on, knowing there might be one or two people that just make it really hard to be there. That's not the general, but I just got that with the Empress Reverse. Empress Reverse can literally be about somebody who's just feeling sad, and it could be depressed energy. It could be feeling untethered to themselves. But it's really because maybe you've been holding on to something, to Cancer, that was just toxic for you to be in. And if it wasn't working for you, if this is some Cancer trying to obtain a relationship, let's just say for those Cancers, maybe it was, God knows that if you would have had it, it would have been worse. I mean, than you can imagine. I got that too. Okay, let's keep going. What's in the past? So if you're wondering why something didn't work out, even if you wanted it really bad, Empress Reverse, and it caused you to even be maybe depressed because you wanted a relationship so badly, you're finally giving it up. It's because if you had a Cancer, there's the Hangman again in the past, being stuck, Hangman and Hangman. If you had a Cancer, it really, I mean, really, this is kind of what that feels like, is dodged a bullet. And sometimes you don't understand why you didn't get what you wanted. It's because it's not what you needed. And you deserve so much better. What is on Cancerian's mind? What is on Cancerian's mind? What is on Cancerian's mind? The Knight of Wands. Passion again. And forward movement. I mean, God, I'll take that after two hangmans next to each other. That's a lot of stuck energy, but it's saying I need to get on my horse again. I feel like you got off your horse for this, and I feel like you were the only one there, holding it together, waiting for someone or something to happen. Let's see, what's in the near future? I'm getting a few things. What's in the near future here? What's in the near future for my Cancerians? 3 of Pentacles reverse. I'll take that. 4 of Pentacles reverse. Take that, Capricorn. Okay, what? Another card though. Those just popped out, but let's see. What's in the near future for Cancer? What's in the near future for Cancer? What's in the near future for Cancer? And the Emperor, Aries energy. Man, the fire. Okay. This is like a couple different Cancers. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. This is a bit of a confusing read, because I'm feeling there's a Cancer that's been trying to obtain a relationship and they couldn't get it. And I feel like maybe this person led you down a certain path and then led you and then left you there. Reason why I say this is there's only one person holding this together. And I feel like the longer you waited for this to happen, the worse you felt, because you felt kind of like, I'm almost getting like a 5 of Pentacles. You felt rejected. You felt left out in the cold. You felt discarded. You felt maybe even used. And yeah, and I think you waited there for some time, but the longer you waited, the worse you felt. But it was hard to get going again. On your mind is getting on that horse again, simply put, and putting yourself back out there and keeping yourself busy. And maybe you're even trying to distract yourself from this relationship, from this situationship. Because maybe the person, to be honest, they could be a player. They could be married. There could be a different reasons why they just left you. I feel like you got left. And so, and that Tower reverse, the reason why I say you're trying to distract yourself is avoiding what has been causing you pain. So I feel like it's mentally you're trying to you want to keep yourself busy, and you know that's good, is get yourself back out there, be around with friends, because maybe you've isolated yourself too much because you really wanted this. And then 3 of Pentacles reverse and 4 of Pentacles reverse, it hasn't been coming together, and I feel like you're giving that up. Because I feel like you've been putting yourself on hold for this person that where are they, you know? And the tower, that's weird I said the Tower, because that is Aries too, and here's Aries. But the Emperor, and it kind of is a tower on his head too. Maybe this could be somebody new coming in, but this could be you. This is about you getting your power back from this situation. Now, I also get there is for other Cancerians. For the other, I actually had it all in my head, and then when I started getting on that, it kind of muted that other energy, I'll be honest, because that kind of took it over. But there's other Cancerians. If you have been in a long-term relationship, Cancer, I feel like you've just been taken for granted. And now, could this be in a marriage? Sure. But could this be within a family? Definitely. Empress reverse reminds me of a family card. And I feel like you could have been the scapegoat. You're the nice one. You're the one who has to understand. And you could have been like a sheep around a lot of wolves kind of energy. And you're just like, you know what? I'm no longer people pleasing to try to make you guys happy. The Nine of Wands reverse is a very powerful card. This is you saying, I am finally giving this up. Whatever has been hurting me and I've been allowing to hurt me for some time, I'm giving it up. I'm just not anybody's, I can't even think of the terminology, but you're no longer going to be the punching bag, there we go, for other people to take out their anger or their frustration, misplaced, whatever it is. I just feel like you're giving up that placemat of people just kind of dumping, like a dumping ground on you. What is this Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse? Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse for my Cancerians. Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse. Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse for Cancer. Tower reverse and the Knight of Wands. Got Aries and Scorpio. That's a Scorpio major arcana, and Nine of Wands is Sagittarius. What is this? And the Moon. Yeah, and I feel like that I felt depression and sadness even with the Empress reverse. Why the Moon? I just got sadness with that card, and I feel like you've been holding on to something that's really been toxic for your being. What is the Moon? Pisces and more Pisces. And the Two of Cups. And that definitely plays into the Cancerians who've been trying to obtain a relationship. And I feel like the person, I think you were on the same page at the very, 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 very beginning. And then they kind of like left the path. They were like, here, hold my beer. And then they were gone. And you waited. But before they left, I feel like they painted a beautiful picture of what could be. I really do. I don't think you created this in your head. Okay, the Moon and the Two of Cups. And I think whatever this was, Cancer, you really, really wanted it. What is the Moon and the Two of Cups? And the Star, you really wanted it. What happened? We'll clarify. Let's go to the Empress reverse, reason for the reading. That's under the what happened. Why the Empress reverse? What happened here? The Empress reverse. Why the Empress reverse? And the Nine of Cups, because you were dealing with somebody who was all about themselves. I'm sorry, that's an arrogant energy. That's somebody who has it to give and they're not giving it. You could have really been with a playboy or playgirl. They may not necessarily been like married, but their third energy was their ego. That's I am feeling that. I think the third energy in this reading was their ego. And they know, it's, you see this in readings a lot where somebody feels like they could do better, and that's really what it is. But this person feels like they could do better because that's themselves, if that makes sense. This person has such a big ego that there's nobody better than who they are. And so they kind of use people in each of these cups to fulfill whatever their desire of that day is. And they may come back around, they may not come back around. It's a very, very, I feel, a selfish energy. Knight of Swords reverse, and this is about getting clear on that. The Knight of Swords reverse is getting that clarity of why this energy is no longer was moving on. But I, most important, feel like you cutting it off. You no longer holding water for this person, no longer even wanting to spend 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second in sadness over an energy like this. Why the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords reverse? Yeah, and the Five of Wands reverse. You're nobody's, you're not fighting for somebody who's not willing to fight for you. Five of Wands reverse, you're taking yourself out of the competition. What is the Hangman in the past? And I feel like this person likes people to fight over them, to be honest. So this isn't even like what is that, Rico Suave? That was probably a group, but this is not it's not even like a good player, okay? This person is not even trying to keep it mum that they're dealing with other people. I think they they humble brag that, you know, they're not sitting there saying that they're talking to other people, but they, you know, if you're with this person, you know, their phone keeps lighting up. They're, you know, oh, it's so hard to be so popular. You know, I don't get any sleep. Everybody keeps wanting me. You know, they're not even hiding it that they're talking to other people. That's what I feel. And I just think you want something more than to be 1 of 5 here or 1 of 9. You want the real thing, not the surreal thing. Okay, what is the Hangman in the past for my Cancerians? What is the Hangman in the past for my Cancerians? Hangman in the past. Yeah, 4 Cups reverse. I love this because I feel like this was your energy. 4 Cups. Even when I was shuffling the main deck, and I kept seeing Pisces, but I kept, you know, meditating on your energy. I kept seeing this go by upright. So the 4 Cups kept going by, kept going by, kept going by. But I feel like with the Hangman is you being in that moon energy, which is why maybe we're picking up so much Piscean energy, which is your lower sign, you know, not lower, but you know, it's like your younger, you being the Queen of Cups would be like your kid brother, kid sister in the tarot deck. But this would be you feeling a certain type of way, because the biggest feeling I felt with the moon was sadness, because it's a lack of clarity. And I feel like you stuck in a place. You're trying to understand what is going on. You could be even trying to convince yourself to stay. I feel like your intuition was always there. I feel like your mind and your intuition were battling each other, because your intuition saying, hey, it's time to get on this horse. This person's probably a player. And your heart, though, is saying, but man, you should see the way their eyes sparkle under the moonlight. You know, so I think you convinced yourself to stay in something that I think intuitively you knew that they were probably a player. If you were married to this energy, going back to the other one, I feel like this person was just about themselves, to be honest. They were all about themselves and how you can make their life better. But when it came to you, this could be someone who falls short on birthdays or on Mother's Days or Father's Days or Christmas, and kind of just, you know, that's really what I'm getting. But the 4 Cups reverse is you no longer waiting for this person to be who you want them to be. You no longer being a placemat, and you no longer, remember when I said when they come back around, especially for you single Cancers, when they come back around, you won't be under that tree waiting anymore. Interesting, actually, that the Hangman is literally tied to a tree, and he's sitting under a tree. And in both cards, where you wanted to be where this person can find you, now you're no longer there. And you really don't care what they think about it. What is the Knight of Wands on Cancerian's mind? Ace of Swords. The truth broke my deck. And then the 8 of Wands reverse. Ace of Swords is maybe you found something out. Maybe in this Hangman perspective, to get that fresh clarity, you went Page of Swordsing. You know, you went out trying to figure this out. Maybe you did find something out, because I kind of feel like that with that 5 of Wands reverse, but I don't think this person does a really good job at hiding it either. Ace of Swords and Knight of Wands is you taking that sword and getting on that horse again. 8 of Wands reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. And I do feel right here is you trying to block this person out. I do think that's a good thing. I don't care what people say. I know you're supposed to sit in your feelings, but in that first 30 days when you're trying to get over someone, block them out of your world. They do not exist. You hear me? Do not look at their social media. Do not look at old texts. Do not look at old photos. You have to literally detox this person out of your system, because this person is toxic to your system. If you would have got this person, they would have always had 8 other cups. And you deserve so much more for whoever needs to hear this. So 8 of Wands reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. Queen of Cups reverse can be somebody who's very, very sad, because a Queen of Cups has the most decorated chalice for a reason. She prizes her heart and her feelings, and whoever gets her cup deserves her cup. I feel like you try to give a cup to somebody who would have just shelved it and said, hey, yeah, I conquered this person. Cancer, you deserve so much more than that. Queen of Cups reverse, though, is a card of being, could be sad. 8 of Wands reverse, I think you're blocking out what has made you sad to get back on that horse again. Just start over again. And I think that's a good idea, is busy yourself. Don't sit there in your house on Netflix and on the couch and just keep thinking of this person. It's not going to do you any good, because this person who this is about, if you are married to this or you try to get it, they're not thinking of you. And I don't want to, it's like tough love time. This is a very selfish energy across the board in all the storylines. And you deserve something better than that. What is the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the Emperor? And this is a moment where Cancer takes their power back. What is this? Three of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the Emperor. And the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you're taking your power back. This is kind of like the Chariot and it reminds me of the Knight of Pentacles, and your card, the Chariot in the Tarot, the Mystical Moments, is a snail. You know, the Chariot is a snail, because slowly but surely you're moving on. That's what this is. It's not, you're no Carl Lewis here. You're not running to the finish line. You're not about the finish line. You're about getting out of this. So the Knight of Pentacles is about, just like the Queen of Cups holds that huge chalice and who deserves it, the Knight of Pentacles is very choosy and who deserves their energy. So I think from now on, you will be very choosy. You will use a lot of discernment, because this person would have just taken your cup and put it on a shelf, which I think they kind of did, while they're trying to get other cups. They're just very selfish, Cancer. What is the Emperor here? Why the Emperor? Why the Emperor? And the Devil. Now, interesting. If this is that person, when they finally come back around, they haven't changed in a huge ass way. This is just somebody, God, this actually feels really arrogant. They just think you're going to still be under that tree, and you're not under that tree. And if they try to call you, you're still blocking them out. I'm telling you, if this is your story, block this bastard or be out. Seriously, the B, whatever kind of B, if it's a feminine masculine, block this person out. Because they're Four of Pentacles reverses, they're messing with your hearth and your home and your balance and your security and your happiness, right? And you don't need that. You need to move forward and to be able to grow with somebody who you deserve to grow with. This person is a time waster. This person's about themselves. Why the Devil and the Emperor? I actually had to get it off your cards because it grossed me out. Why the Devil and the Emperor? Are they coming back around? Is that why? The near future Devil and the Emperor? And the Hangman reverse, but you're no longer under that tree 3 times. There's a reason why, that Pisces energy. And now look, Empress upright. Yeah, Cancer's all about expansion. I'm kind of surprised. This would have been a great card to be a Cancerian card, because this is Mother Earth and it's nurturing. And you are the sign, you're the most nurturing sign of the tarot deck. So I'm not totally surprised to see the Empress upright, because you both are very nurturing. You're all about taking care of those you love. But the Empress, one thing she doesn't do, the Empress does not take care of the people who don't deserve to be in their company. You have to really earn the right to be in an Empress's company, and the Empress doesn't chase shit. Even the Emperor, it's kind of funny, I pull the Empress and the Emperor. The Emperor even has to come to the Empress, because she's not coming to an Emperor's door. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to come towards you, Cancer, but you won't be there. Literally, I'm not saying you're moving locations, but you're no longer going to be that person who is waiting for this person. In fact, you're having such a fast transformation that this person, you're not even the same person who dealt with this person. So I guarantee you this person's going to want your cup, because now you have a different cup. They have your old cup easily. Now they're like, wow, Cancer's got something new going on. I don't know who this Cancer is, but I want to know them. This person's going to come in, same tactics, different disguise, and they're going to try to win you back over. But I don't think you're having it. I don't. I think you changed the locks on this SOB. I do. I think you're kicking it to the curb, and hopefully you're even going to be in something new here soon. All right, my Cancerians, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you next week. Take care.